7,000. He's good for 9,000 right there, y'all. So let's see, yeah, unhooking the straps there. You can see how big that piece is. Look at him. God dog. It's almost, there it goes. Dude! Look out now. Man, this tree right here ain't been dead but just a few weeks, and it was fixing to start breaking all to pieces, man. Yeah, that's nice. So our next pick, we're going to grab this one right here, and I'll cut it down there, put one strap on it, probably about right in here. Should be good. Bad curve right there. Taylor there. people struggle with the gas Dang, butt muscles be wore out at the end of the day from where you're clenching, trying not to drop the dang pin. Yeah. Sure. $2,800. Oh, I missed it by a little bit. $2,500. No, there ain't nothing back here. You just let her do whatever she wants to do. You'll have that sometimes. Yep. Them limbs are different right now too, because they ain't got no leaves in them. They're dry, so the weight's different. Just watch that crate motor right there to your right. Oh yeah, yeah. That's why we were. Alright, you good. That's what the helmets are designed for. Twisting and tearing, I was just going to let it do what it wanted to do. So this should give you a pretty good idea once I cut this limb crown out of this tree. That's a 661 I'm running with a 36-inch bar on it. And I'm at about probably around 40 feet up in the air. I mean, the bar ain't even coming close to cutting through it. And when we lift this thing up and go to set it on the ground, watch when Gabe goes up in it, you know, to undo the straps. And at the very first part of the, you know, the start of the video, that gives you an idea how, you know, large this thing is that we were dealing with. It's a lot that goes into taking a tree this size down over this stuff like this, and this tree obviously is dead. It's not very easy. It's kind of like you hear the old saying, how do you eat an elephant? You just do it one bite at a time, and that's the way you got to look at these trees. You got to take them down one cut at a time. And even with the, you know, if you're having to rope this thing down, this would have been an awful tree to do. With it being dead, it had not been dead, but just a couple of weeks. I actually came early spring, like in March, and took some of the dead wood out of this thing. I told the guy, I said, this tree's going downhill, and he just wanted to try to save it, preserve it, you know, and everything. And then all of a sudden, it just browned, just immediately browned, and it went brittle. And he knew he had to do something, but you can take a crane on a tree like this, and we started on it, it was about 8:20 or so when we made the first cut on it and got the crane set up and all. And at around 11, we were headed to the next job. We ended up doing 2 crane jobs in one day. I was pretty gassed at the end of the day, but I had Kyle for the day, so I was going to do it. And there's nobody here but me, Gabe, and Kyle with the crane, and that's it. Man, that's, you know, every now and then I'll have Kevin, my little brother, and Gabe at the same time. But most time it's just me and a guy, and that's how we work it. I'd love to get some different angles and different shots, but however, mentally, man, this stuff like this is exhausting. And you just don't know what it's like to run a chainsaw up in your face all day long. And especially like a big saw like this, me pulling that bar out, it's crazy the mental aspect of things and how draining it is on you. And I'd love to get
better shots and what have you, but it is what it is. I don't have time to really fool with the camera, trying to set the camera over here, because time is money. You got the crane out there. We just got to roll and get it done. But I appreciate y'all watching. I'm actually editing this video up myself here, and I got a whole bunch of footage to hand off to Chris to do some editing for me on it. But yeah, it's been good. This year has been really good. So appreciate y'all watching. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.
I hate these giant spark cuts. They suck. I think it's cut. Let me stick this up. Alright, well let me back out of the way then. I'm overlapping like crazy. That's it, man. 7,000. He's good for 9,000 right there, y'all. So it's a chunk. You're in a good hole with your boom up there too, by the way. Yeah, your boom's still good and clear. Yeah, I was gonna say you can stand it straight up if you want to, but then you got to get up there to get them things undone on it. There it goes. There it goes. No, no, it's going. Let's see. Let's see, Gabe unhooking the straps there. You can see how big that piece is. Look at him. God dog. Well, that went a lot better than, again, I hate cutting in big old spar pieces, man. But that went well. Alright, slugger on that, man. He's good for 10,000 right there. Y'all, that's gonna be about 6,500. 56. Okay. Well, dang, Kyle, we could have took the rest of the freaking piece. Y'all, there's a little deal about crane operators. They enjoy and seeing you struggle up here trying to cut something. That's all it is, man. He's just wanting me to make more cuts. Dang, big old pieces, man.
So I finished cutting it. I spun the lift around and I didn't move the camera or anything, so I didn't get the rest of it. But I jumped out on the roof and finished my back cut over there, just overlapping it just a little bit. I just popped the harness undone and hop out there. But this guy wanted this stump left at 42 inches because what he's going to do is he's going to concrete around it and extend his patio out, and he wants that stump to be his bar top for inside that patio. Be perfect for that. And me and Gabe measured it up 42 inches height for him, and I laid it on it and got him a good smooth cut on it too. I was kind of surprised after I done made all them other cuts, but just a gigantic tree to deal with. The straps that I use that are up in the tree that you see, the blue straps, those are Amsteel blue. I've got a place here in Columbus called Ashley Sling, and they can make those things up for me. I've got 4 of those straps. So I use my own straps. I like when Kyle shows up, I have 2 different lengths. I have 4 straps and 2 of each of different lengths. And I just put them on the hook. That way, I'm not wearing on Kyle's stuff or anything. He's got straps, he's got rigging and all, and he's got the same straps too, but I prefer just to use my own. And like I said, I don't have to worry about wearing on his stuff, man, or anything. And I just keep them in the truck with me. So hope y'all enjoyed watching all this. Just busy. I have done a ton of jobs this year like this, of trees this size. It seems like every time I turn around, I'm quoting one identical to this or bigger than this in a bad spot. This one was actually touching that building. So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.